Cincinnati rec centers used as emergency warming shelters. The Cincinnati Recreation Commission opened up warming centers for those who need shelter during extreme cold weather events. Extreme cold weather events are defined by the National Weather Index, as temperatures below 32 Fahrenheit. Approximately 18 recreation centers around the city open their doors to people who need to warm up during these severe weather events. You do not have to be a member of the Cincinnati Recreation Center to use the facilities for shelter from the cold. There are 23 Cincinnati recreation centers and 7 Cincinnati health centers that are made available to provide a warm place for people to get warm during regular business hours. A list of the Cincinnati recreation centers that serve as warming centers can be found on the City of Cincinnati website. A list of the Cincinnati health centers that serve as warming centers can also be found on their website. In addition, the Cincinnati Recreation Commission will extend the operational hours at Over the Rhine Recreation Center, located at 1715 Republic Street, from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. during extreme cold weather events. The Cincinnati Recreation Commission will also provide transportation for people who need overnight shelter to the Shelterose, located at 411 Hest Street. Shelterose is the largest and most comprehensive shelter serving Greater Cincinnati, the only night-by-night shelter in Hamilton County, and the only shelter operating an emergency winter shelter. It is important that we look out for one another and are aware of the signs of hypothermia, which include confusion, slurred speech, trouble with coordination, slowed response time, sleepiness, and shivering. Signs of frostbite include feelings of numbness or prickly sensations in areas of the body. If someone is experiencing these symptoms, it is important to help them obtain medical evaluation immediately. You can find more resources related to shelter by selecting the Housing category tab on our Social Service Utilization Library page. You can find links to the resources mentioned in this episode with the written version of this story on our website at cincinnati.unitedresourceconnection.org. You've been listening to the Cincinnati Social Service News, now available as a podcast on Amazon Music, Audible, Apple and Google Podcasts, iTunes, and Spotify. If you have social service news to submit to this podcast, visit cincinnati.unitedresourceconnection.org. Once there you can also subscribe to get a free summary of the past week's local social service news stories emailed to you every Monday morning. So subscribe to our newsletter and podcast, and visit us online to discover more social service news and resources.